Excuse me. Here we go. Welcome back to Metal Heroes Review, episode 92. Yeah, Sally puts on, I thought we'd do more, but nope, that's not going to be the case tonight. So, because I'm kind of tired. And tomorrow I'm hoping to basically go through a lot of the series, yes. So, we're discussing episodes 15 and 16 of Jiraiya. Yep. So, in episode 15, we had the prison ninja return. Which is weird because they said he was a prison guard, yet he goes back to be guard at a palace. A palace that looks abandoned. For reasons not really explained. It starts with him returning. First time since episode 3. That was the last time we saw this guy. He's back here for this episode. My guess is the reason why they brought the character back because, and this is my personal theory, I think because he was well received this debut appearance. So, that's why he was brought back here for this episode. In his, sadly, his final appearance in the series, because Violet, he never returns. Nope, never does. So, by the way, the scene set in Istanbul, I'm sure probably was shot somewhere in Japan, because I highly doubt they can have a team from Toei to fly to Istanbul for this brief scene. This is probably some set studio. It's probably some set in Toei. Which, okay, I'll buy in the outside. It probably could be Istanbul, maybe a painting. We see him looking around the basement of the palace. The palace that was previously mentioned in episode 3, where he basically probably returned the golden, this emerald that basically he retrieved. That basically he had to leave his country to retrieve, but now since he got back, he was going to go back home, no problem. And by the way, his actor is Japanese. I looked up how old he was when these two episodes aired. He was only 53. Actually, no, he was 55 years old when this thing aired. Yeah, 55. And get this actor has sadly since passed away. He passed away like 14 years ago he passed away. At the age of because he was born in 1935. So if he was still alive, this guy would be the same age as my grandpa. Yes. So take away 14 years. That means he was, when he passed, roughly about 76, which seems pretty lasting for some people. Opens up a piece of boards, comes and digs for a while. By the way, he brings the boards with a pickaxe. So he brings the boards up, comes across this weird sword, breaks the chain, and then a coffin comes out of the wall, revealing a woman coming out of the coffin. And this is demonic ninja Sylvia. Where she's like, "Can I have my sword, please?" He's like, "No." And he pretty much is chased from this place. And he basically flees Istanbul with his sword and goes straight to Jiraiya's dojo. Which I'm thinking, how the heck does he know where this place is? I mean, did Jiraiya tell him where the heck this place is? I highly doubt it. And for Sylvia, well, apparently she was a sorceress from medieval Europe who, when she has this particular sword, it's a cursed blade, which it demands her to, so she holds it, kill people immediately. And she refers to it as her beloved sword. Oh, and the sorcerer's clan, the demon clan, gets basically informed by this. So then, by the way, the prison ninja, instead of sleeping in a spare room in the dojo, he sleeps on the roof. Because he's gotten used to sleeping outside. Also, he snores. Okay. He's like, good night, just falls right asleep with sheets. It's like, you can come inside. Yeah, as for the exact reason why, I highlight that the snoring is the reason why basically he's told to sleep outside. I just think this is a little weird. Also, this episode, you don't see him praying because Hijab is a Muslim. And for some reason, you don't really see him praying. We do see him do the whole thing when he sees a crucifix, which, when it was basically when you put in the sword, which I'm like, why would you keep that there? So, oh, because it's cursed. That's why. So then Sylvia proceeds to brainwash him. Well, hypnotize him. And the plan next day is to take the sword to a lake near Mount Fuji, to throw in the lake, cast a magic spell, be done with it. And then the president proceeds to knock out Jiraiya and take the sword, give it to Sylvia. He's still hypnotized. Like, ooh, let's see you be the first victim by me beheading you. He just does absolutely nothing because he's hypnotized. And then the Sorcerer's Clan shows up. She proceeds to kill like 3 bird ninjas. No problem. And then, of course, Josh is like, no, let me handle this. Yes, let the main villain of the series handle a woman with a cursed sword. He does pretty well. Now, I should point out, though, she basically is a European who is played by a Japanese woman. And she's battling a ninja. Does pretty well, but she keeps cheating. And then the Star Ninja proceeds to put a smoke bomb in his spear, and that's it. Like, you're like, what? So does she beat does she beat Dazzler? No. He just flees because she just couldn't stop kicking him during their sword fight. Yeah, she couldn't stop kicking him. Yep, and eventually when they drag him to the cave, it's like, oh, so Jiraiya gets him out by simply just whoosh, right, hands to the face, and somehow the force of that wakes him up from the hypnotic. So just, hey, Haja, can you use your brute strength to get us out of this cave? He's like, sure, no problem. And he gets him in the cave. Takes a bit of time, but yeah, they can all get out. He nearly gets killed. Oh yeah, and then of course, basically, Jiraiya battles Sylvia, has as well as too. Eventually, Sylvia is destroyed. Yeah, she's gone for good. And then the sword's basically back in sheath. They put a talisman on it, and they throw it in the lake. Like, they'll be in this world. And for Sylvia, of course, this will be her sole appearance the whole series. I don't know. I don't think she ever returns after this. And sadly put, then Hijima proceeds to just go back to Istanbul and never mention the series ever again. Okay. I didn't mind his return. This return was fine. I thought that basically him coming to Japan this time was basically just interesting. But I kind of thought that they should keep this guy around. But my guess is because he's not Japan, probably because he's a citizen of Turkey, not a citizen of Japan. That's probably the reason why he can't stay in Japan. And plus, he has a job as a guard. So that's probably the reason why he cannot stay. Like, okay, so he went to the thing in, and that's the last see of him. Bye-bye. Really interesting character, this guy. I like the way they actually developed this guy. To bring this guy back because... well, we knew some of the stuff basically his debut, and now all of a sudden here, oh, he snores and he sleeps outside. Okay. But I did enjoy his character. I kind of wish they would explain, like, I was looking up a lot, I was trying to figure out, like, why is he wearing a mask? Because it's never mentioned in the show why he wears the mask. But my personal guess is the reason why, because the guy playing was Japanese, and because he was like Arabic. So the way that basically disguise him to be Arabic is they have the man paint his skin chalk white, put a mask on, put this outfit on that's associated with Turkey, and proclaim to be Arabic, despite the fact he technically is not Arabic. He's Japanese. The actor is, anyways. But cool character. I like the character, but sadly, let's see him more. The very next episode is basically this. We start out with basically Jiraiya and his father practicing or using swords, And then all of a sudden, Jiraiya's car comes to him. You're like, wait, did he call his car? Nope. And if we see the driver, it's Dr. Smith, who was last seen back in episode 11. And this is only his second appearance in the show. So what does he do? He makes, basically, get this, you can love this. He makes his car into Kid from Knight Rider. Well, these gadgets. Also makes him almost like James Bond with this stuff. Yes, it's kind of funny. Like, all this missing with all this technology is like, Dr. Smith, did you by any chance install an ejector seat? No, Nick, I did not install an ejector seat. Okay, those of you curious, what the heck am I talking about? An ejector seat. It's a joke in the James Bond fandom. Where the DB5 has got an ejector seat. Yes, seriously. Though that came out about 25 years for this episode. But yeah, so... Meanwhile, though, the Sorcerer's Clan is training out this world special ninja force, and they want to conquer the world with ninjas. Excuse me, even though only about about maybe a barely percent of the population are ninjas, how are you gonna take over the world? Oh, and then we have these 5 with special powers: fire, water, earth. Fire, water, earth, wood, and wind. They show wind later on, and it's, I kid you not, it's the actor who played Magellan from Jaspion is back here. You're like, what? He's back? Yeah. First time he played a major character since basically Jaspion. So then the 4 ninjas attack Jiraiya when he's taking his car for a test drive. And then we reveal, oh yeah, wind apparently can't, like, he can't handle the wind because, excuse me. Yeah, if he hears strong winds, basically he has to cover his ears. So they just get bored, kind of failure. They try to talk about. Jiraiya is able to beat pretty much Year 4 with ease. So the wind ninja, basically wind, falls off a cliffside, refusing help, and he's transformed into a cyborg known as Wind Ninja Mafrum. And the outfit looks very similar to Magellan's first outfit in Jaspion. Like, the suit looked almost exactly like that one. I saw the suit, I'm like, wait, did they borrow the suit from storage and just basically put it on him because he wore the suit in Jaspion? It's possible. Oh, his mask? It's a motorcycle helmet. I'm like, okay. So, pretty much basically, like, he fights him once again, and then he basically saves him. And then he leaves. He regains his humanity and walks off, and that's the episode. But he don't worry, he does come back in episode 29. So we have to wait a while for his return. But overall, really good 2 episodes. I thoroughly enjoyed this ones. Yep. But yeah, that's Pick Up Took a View. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. I'm thinking here. Yeah, I can go ahead and do a comic corner. Probably one. I can do the other one tomorrow. Okay? See you. Bye.